Nakheel has just released the pricing for Frond F on Palm Jebel Ali. So instead of the hype, let me just walk you through it properly. The villas, the numbers, the payment plan, and who this actually makes sense for. First, understand what island we're talking about. Palm Jebel Ali is the second palm, and it's roughly twice the size of Palm Jumeirah. Around 110 kilometers of coastline, more than 80 hotels planned. This isn't finished address you're buying into, it's a landmark still being built. Frond F is one of the residential fronds, villas right on the water, each with its own beach. This is the aerial, that's the actual shape you're buying on. Two villa types here, beach villas and coral villas. Both waterfront, both private beach, but they're aimed at different buyers. Let me take them one at a time, starting with the numbers, then the price. The beach villa, 5 and 6 bedroom layout spread over 3 floors plus a roof level. Plot sizes run from about 7,373 up to 8,553 square feet. So this is a proper family home, but it's the entry point into the front. Pricing, the 5 bedroom beach villa starts at 30.81 million dirhams, the 6 bedroom at 29.34 million. And yes, the 6 bedroom starts lower than the 5 bed. That's down to the plot position on the front, not a mistake. Always check the specific plot. This is what they look like up close, clean, modern, a lot of glass, and now the bigger option, the Coral Villa. This is the step up. 6 and 7 bedrooms, and the plots are in a completely different league from about 16,745 up to nearly 22,000 square feet. Some configurations come with a show garage and a separate family room. This is the trophy tier. The 6 bedroom Coral Villa starts at 47.9 million, the 7 bedroom at 49.39 million. So there's a real jump from the beach villas. You're paying for the land as much as the house. And this is the setting all of them sit in. Here's what every villa gets, regardless of the tier: a private stretch of beach, your own pool, landscaped garden, direct waterfront. On most islands, beach access is shared. Here, it's yours. That's a big part of what the price buys. Inside, the spec is genuinely high: floor to ceiling glass, natural stone, spa style bathrooms, roof lounges with a view. If you're comparing this to a standard Dubai villa, this is a different standard of finish and worth verifying against exact plot before you commit. That's the feel of it. Now, the part that actually decides and whether you can do this, the payment plan. It starts with a 20% down that's due September 2026 on a 30 million dirham. That's your first real commitment. So know what that number going in. Then it's a spread, 9 installments running from February 2027 through to October 2029. Most are 5%, one is 10%. Add it up, by the time you reach your handover, you've paid 70% of the total value. And it's all building towards this completion. The final 30% is due on completion January 2030. This is the number people forget to plan for, is the single biggest payment in the whole plan, and it lands right at the end. If you're planning finance, that's the moment to plan it around. So the shape of the whole thing is 70-30, roughly 70% across the build, 30% on handover, spread over about 3.5 years. That's a manageable structure for a villa at this level. So who actually buys here? There are two kinds of buyer: the end user who wants a beachfront villa on a landmark island and plans to use it, and the buyer positioning early on the second palm while it's still being built. Different goals, same island. Be honest with yourself about which one you are. It changes which villa is right. And here's the honest part. I'm not going to tell you what this will be worth in 2030. Palm Jebel Ali is under construction, and anyone promising you a return figure is guessing. What I've given you is real: the prices, the plots, the payment plan. What happens to the value is not something I'll pretend to know. If you want a full sheet, the complete price list, the payment plan, and which plots are actually available on Frond F right now, message me the word Palm on WhatsApp. I'll send it straight over. No pressure, just the real numbers.